Your daily hour with me.
Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines and live forever. That's right, I'm alive, and I made it all the way back to Friday, the 6th of November. Do you remember the 6th of November? 12th? What day are we supposed to remember of November, and why? Do you remember? The September and November both rhyme with remember, so there's no point in remembering. October? Do you... October? Do you... December, or remember December, September, December, remember, September, November, December. They all rhyme at the end. I'm going through the other ones. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, November, December. You know about the days of the months? You know about the titles of the months and how they rhyme towards the end of the year? Should have spread those rhyming days out. Why do they have them, the rhyming days right next to each other? You know, they get a lot of date talk. I think we're going to get back and find some clips. Go find that intern. Remember that intern? Well, it's a good time to get the intern now. Start downloading all those episodes and cut together all the date talk. Sure, if we push it together, get the compilation. Like, we can do the compilations, but the compilations are like 30 hours long of just me talking about days of the week and days of the month and this time and the calendar and all that stuff. I mean, there's a lot of that. You know, maybe it's because when we start off the show, there's these big things that to say the days and the months. Did you know about this thing up here? That it's this is how we do it up here. That this is referring to the year 20. The 20 is implied because we started in the 20s. We didn't start in the 90s. So the 2020 is implied because I'm going to be dead. Definitely long dead before we get to 2120. Unless I live to be very old, over 100. I'd have to be 114 to live that long. And I don't think that's going to happen. I would be surprised if I was 100. You know, if I, how many years is that? 80 years? If in 80 years and I'm like, I guess I made it. I guess all those other days, they're going to be bad. That's what I'm going to sound like when I'm old. Oh, I should have done the 20. I should have put 20 on all those things. I just didn't see that modern science was going to keep me alive this long. But it did keep me alive this long. I'm alive and I'm 100. Maybe everybody's 100 and the world's just crowded. And more people are just like about to die. They're just like been on the brink of death for a long time. And I feel like I'm already on that road. So I'm already on the brink of death. Are we on the brink of death, viewers? How are you feeling? Are you feeling brinking? Are you brinking? You can call the number up there. It's 360-836-4384. You can tell me if you're on the brink of death. Looks like nobody probably left any messages today anyway. It's been a few days since maybe we got one yesterday. Your annual notice about paying Google. Google wants things. What was that sound? Did you hear that? Oh man, am I hearing things? That was a weird sound. If it was real. I think I might have, did I tell you I've been hearing things? I think that I might have just heard things on the program, which finally happened. Like, I've been hearing these things sound like, almost like ringtones, which is not good, but it's like, I just heard like a weird kind of sound. And I don't know if it was real. I mean, I am looking at, like, there's YouTube stuff and this thing going on and that thing going on, so it's possible those sounds are happening, but I don't know if that was a real sound. I guess I'll never know. Sometimes there can be devices these days, but that's what they always say. There's devices like the CIA put chips in my brain or whatever. The CIA just put a chip in the room, or just like somebody else did, and it's like more and more likely that it's possible that there's just like devices making weird beeps and kind of sounds, which is the kind of sound I heard was like a bloop, but it was like really a ringtone kind of sound. Did you hear that, viewers? I don't know if you heard that or not. So, how's my sanity doing, viewers? If you heard that sound, it would be good to tell me, but I don't know if they will. So who's gonna tell me? Who's gonna know? How am I ever gonna know? I won't know. And it's gonna be hearing the things, and they're gonna be going by, and then we'll never know. I guess I can go back and look at the tape if I remember to. Do you remember to go back and look at the tape when you heard sounds that were possibly not real and you're going schizo? Which is not, it's not polite to say that. Anyway, so maybe I am, maybe I was. I remember hearing things, maybe I'm doing real things. You seeing this on YouTube? Did you hear me say that thing? Comments in below. Comments and blows. Go to YDHWM.com and get on the meet. Yesterday I did the program at 8:45 with Mark was there for a long time. Bird was there for a long time. I think we were talking to Mark, and then we started looking at messages from the past, and then Mark quit. He quit. He wasn't the one to listen to those messages in the past. There was a lot of them. So, we're doing that. Maybe we should call Grandma. Should we kick it off? Call Grandma? See how Grandma's doing today? Before anybody else gets here? Today's Friday. Who's here on Fridays? Nobody? Freddy and Bird were traditionally here on Thursdays, but who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'm going to try to go to Grandma's on Sunday. I should get a car.
Hi, Kenny.
Hi, Grandma.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm by myself.
Yeah. Well, I'm calling to see how you're doing instead of talking to anybody else. That's okay.
All right.
Yeah. What are you doing? You're watching TV?
Huh?
Watching TV, huh?
Yeah.
Japanese channel?
What did you say again?
Mizu o nonde masu ka?
水を飲んでますか?
Yeah.
飲んでません.
No, go get some. Go to the garage.
Okay. I better get it, huh?
Yeah, it's good to drink water.
So where am I going to see you?
It's Sunday.
What's that today?
Friday.
Friday. So tomorrow Saturday.
2 days.
2 more days, huh?
Yeah, we'll tell Emily and give me a ride maybe.
Oh, good. 2 more days I have to wait to see you, huh?
Yeah, Emily, pick me up, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go get water.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
You too. Thanks for calling.
Okay, good. You doing okay? You feel okay?
Yeah, I do okay.
Okay.
Okay, then. Just see you Sunday.
Okay, good night.
Goodbye. Good night.
Grandma! Grandma's doing at least fine. Talking. She sounded a little hoarse maybe today. But we can't all just sound great all the time. Sometimes she sounds a little hoarse. I sound big horse. A little horse? You kind of sound like a giant horse. Bird was trying to get his ankle fixed, but it's messed up. He put on the brace, which is not what I expected that ankle brace to be. I thought the ankle brace was going to be more of a boot kind of deal, but it was just don't know what it is. What is that? Somebody getting on the meat? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Somebody's on the meat. Hey, it's Freddy on meat.
Somebody's on the meat.
Did you did you watch this? Have you been watching on YouTube at all?
No, I just realized what time it was, and I flicked it on.
While you're in the studio, you don't even know what time it is while you're in the studio, huh?
What?
You were in the studio the whole time?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
It's like, you're in, like, that's like the spot where it is. You didn't know what time it was.
I should have put an alarm, but I didn't miss much. It's been like, 15
Yeah, you didn't miss that much. It's just funny to be at the spot. That's like the seat right there. You're in the hot seat, and
Yeah,
forgetting about the things.
I wouldn't say forgetting, because that's why I'm here.
Oh, you didn't forget what? Well, does it count as forgetting if you remember eventually? Like,
I don't know. That's tricky.
you're like, I forgot. You're like, I forgot. Well, you show up and you have, like, maybe, let's say you were gonna go nail some nails, okay?
Yeah.
And you're like, and your friend, they're like, hey, can you meet me at the park next week on a Thursday? Because there's a bench and I just walked by it and these nails, they're sticking out. I sat on the bench and I ripped my pants. Luckily, I only ripped my pants. I came close to ripping my butt, you know?
Right.
Like, but it was only my pants, like, and those were there were some fine pants, you know. They weren't too expensive, but they did me well. And now they're ripped, maybe forever. And once there's a little rip, it's just gonna keep ripping.
Right.
Like, you can't just get a little rip. I mean, once you get
one rip, it's ruined.
it's ruined, and then you're like, oh, it's just a little rip. I think it'll be fine. Then you go out and you don't have a second pair of pants, and then you know, I'm always ripping my pants when I'm getting onto a bike.
Oh, yeah. I sometimes after I ride my bike, I see the maybe the wear. You know, it's like slowly ruining your pants right there, and then eventually it's gonna break. But about the forgetting, you know how like there's like snow, like, and there's like maybe a lot of words for snow and like some language.
I was getting there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where you're going? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I'm getting there with the whole bench.
All right, well then maybe I should keep hearing about this bench. So the bench ripped your pants.
I was trying to get there as long. I've been trying to, like, before you logged on, I was trying to get through some time, you know, with long story. Like, you know, that's like sometimes on the program, I'm like, let's see how long I can take to make a point. Other people, you know, trying to, like, pretty much all other venues, it's like you're trying to make your point. Like, what's the point? I'm like, I'm trying to, like, just take as long as possible to get to the point.
Totally.
It's like, oh man, I got some time.
Context too. It's like, I think other times people are like trying to make their point so quickly that they make their point, but there's like no story behind it. There's no like thing that actually gets people to believe it. They're just like, here's what I think. And then you're like, well, okay, that's what you think. That's fine. But if you go on a journey of like thought and story, eventually you get to there and you're like, well, that does actually, we've come so far. It seems like this is like probably
it's like
solution.
That's not, like, you go see a movie, and then it's like, you know, 2-hour movie, and then you go look at Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 sentences, really. It's like, oh, like, this guy goes, fights crime, and he saved everybody, and that's the movie.
Right.
Like, but you can rip your pants. The nail almost ripped my pants, but he got too long. It's like, I'm gonna do it next week. It's like, shouldn't we do that sooner? But it's like, yeah, we probably should, but I'm busy. But you have a hammer. It's like, I don't have a hammer, so I need you to meet me here to make sure it gets done. That's why we're meeting. Like, you could just go hammer it yourself, but I want to meet you there to make sure that it is hammered.
And see that it happen, yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to call the city. I don't believe them. I'm going to go hammer it myself. Like, I'm taking duty in my own hand, or my duty. I'm taking duty to my hands, doing it. And then you know, the guy, you show up, you're waiting there, and you're like, you say, oh, I forgot the hammer. And then, you
Oh.
have the hammer though. You have it. Like, yeah, but I had to turn around to get it.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. It's like, well, you
Yeah.
didn't forget it though. It's kind of like being dead.
Sometimes where I will like show up to the place and I'm like, I forgot the thing. And like, oh, we need the thing. It's like, well, I forgot halfway and then I got it. But like, yeah, I do think forgetting has a very, it's like electrocution or something. You know, it's like people are like, I got electrocuted. It's like,
Yeah.
you didn't get electrocuted. You just got shocked.
Yeah.
If you're electrocuted, you're dead. Like electrocution is like death by shock.
Yeah.
But like forgetting is like 100%. It's forgotten, maybe never to be remembered again. Like there should be some sort of level of forgetfulness.
Yeah.
Of
You
forgetting
can't
that's
really
like,
ever forget anything because if you do, you'll never know.
yeah, that's true.
It's like, I forgot about that. It's like, no, you didn't. You're here. It's like, you're not dead. They're like, oh, I died. They're like, no, you didn't die. You're talking to me right now. I
Right.
forgot about that.
I've seen a lot of times when someone will forget something, and they only don't forget when somebody tells them they forgot the thing.
And then they're
So-
like, oh, yeah. But like,
Already reminds them about this object or thing that they forgot.
if you've truly forgotten, you'll be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. You never told me to bring a hammer. We're just here to meet up. I didn't
Yeah.
forget. But you're...
What are you talking about? There's not. Oh yeah, because you're like, oh yeah, I did remember that thing. It's like, but I think you can do that. I think that does count as forgetting though. If you after you show up and then you forgot it, you say I forgot it. But then you even if you didn't know about it at that point and you remembered it, I think it counts. It's not like
Remembering doesn't necessarily, like, counter out the forgetting. But I do think there should be something about, like, where the forgetfulness makes, like, mild things. Like, I missed the first 10 minutes of the show. I could have been there.
yeah,
Forgot. I didn't really forget. I only forgot in the moment, and then I remembered.
yeah. It's based or something, but
Spaced. Yeah, I spaced it.
different than forgetting. What are you doing at the studio or anything in
Oh,
particular?
I've been sort of tidying up and organizing. I got a really cool machine today in the mail.
What?
I ordered this thing. It's a
I-
resolution VGA video converter that takes the output from like a computer or monitor and puts it into RCA.
yeah.
And because I actually have set up this thing down here where there's, remember that TV that Luke gave us or me or something?
Yeah.
Well, I was storing it in the hallway for a little while because I didn't have a space for it at my home, and I literally could not fit it in the studio anywhere, and it was really heavy. Like, it's not really the kind of TV you can stack on top of a box of tapes or like multiple boxes of tapes,
Okay.
because it's so heavy it would basically crush the tapes, I think. And even like some tables, I don't think even like a card table, like a general card table, could support this TV. It's very heavy. It's like kind of one of those TVs that's like not an HD TV. Yeah, it's not an HD TV. It's in the 4:3 aspect ratio, but it was when they started trying to like improve those TVs, and then they made them really heavy. That was kind of the only way they could make them higher quality and larger, was they just got really heavy.
Yeah.
And it was fine for a while, but then we have some new neighbors over here who moved in, and they don't care. But Todd Monahan, basically the person we talked to at the Olympic Rentals that we rent from, the studio here from, told me I needed to get some of that stuff out of the hallway again. And so my solution was to take that TV and then face it out of one of the windows. And so it's pointing out to the street, and we've got some graphics running on it, like some things that say like YDHWM, and then it says the times that it's live, and it says for more info go to ydhwm.com, like with the title creator.
Yeah.
And then like theoretically I could have it showing us now. It could be me. I could be on there, and then I'm just like in the street. I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out there in the street, and if people were driving by, they would see me. They don't see you yet, and that's why I got this thing. Because I could plug the VGA output of the computer I'm talking to, and then switch it into an RCA and bring that into like one of the inputs on the video switcher.
You're talking into a PC. It's not a isn't like VGA. Take a PC computer. Is like have got a VGA output on the Mac.
I have a bunch of converters for Mac to VGA.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like the display port thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty much. I think the VGA. That's like pretty close. I feel like it's the same signal through the display port that's sending. It's just like with a different plug, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like Apple is always trying to do that stuff. They're like not really changing anything. They're just changing the end, and so then it like makes it so you have to buy their thing. Proprietary ends. It's really annoying, but
I worked around that by just pointing the camera at the computer. That's what we do here.
yeah, but it doesn't really. When you pass it through that many levels, it doesn't really look that good.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like legible, especially to the street.
Yeah.
This thing's cheap. We could get one for the studio too. It also has these like these things where you can like zoom in or like move it around, so you're just like showing.
Oh yeah.
It looks good.
Maybe we should get it.
I haven't tried it yet. I'm about to try it. I gotta find the adapter though. I haven't found the adapter yet. I've been wrapping cables and moving things around.
Do these things have a monitor out? It's like a similar computer, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's the same thing. It's got a it's the display port out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, maybe we'll get it. We'll be on both ends with the VGA, whatever, and then we could put. Then I can start grabbing stuff off the internet and put it onto tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can do like more advanced picture-in-picture stuff, like move the people around wherever you want, basically. You know.
Wow.
I don't know. Like I said, I actually have just unboxed it. I haven't plugged it in yet, but maybe on this episode, if I can. I thought I would be able to have found the adapter by now, but there's some boxes in the hallway I can poke through, and I maybe be able to find it.
Unboxing.
Do you have some tape stuff to look at? Maybe you can look at 2016, and I can try to find that adapter, and we can plug this thing in.
Okay. Here's Message to the Future. Where's 2016? This is yesterday episode. It's 2016. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I'm looking around. Excuse me. You can go do that thing. I got things. I got things. I was here for 10 minutes by myself before you even showed up. You know, I was just saying. I was like on a kind of a little rant. You could go see that one. I was on a good like 10-minute rant. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't know if you've noticed this, but when I start the show, I try to just like go as long as I possibly can, but with the rants.
Yeah, I like the rant. The rants are actually my favorite part of the show, which is
that seems
why
to be
I feel good about.
That seems to be like what most people tell me.
See the rant. Yeah.
They want. It's like, why are you talking to other people or looking at stuff? I guess that's for me. I guess that's just for me. The rants are for you, viewers.
Yeah.
I don't know where that tape is. Oh, it's in the VCR. Oh, it was in the most obvious spot.
Still plays on TV before our show.
But today's the 6th, right? Yeah. I'm over it. Call and leave a message. Get on TV.
I'm also Carl.
Aye.
Bye.
And then back to the next portion.
This commercial plays on TV before our show happens, and then it also plays on the episode before, like yesterday's episode.
It's
at the
separate,
end.
so we get to say goodbye from one day, and this is a different day. We're in 2017.
So I should
in a
start
way.
making something up for fucking that portion.
Yeah.
Sure, you can
You're in
say what
2020.
happens, like Steve
Hi.
and I come on the show.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get afraid about the elections.
Steve answers the thing, the Cream of the County.
You can too. Call in about the Cream of the County Awards. 360-836-4384.
Hi,
Cream
of the County Awards. Oh, Mr. Ginsu's there too.
Were you dissatisfied by voting for the president? Vote in the Cream of the County Awards. You'll feel better.
Oh yeah, it's happening right now. Who's winning next year? Bye.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, maybe it's time to call Mr. Ginsu, who's on the episode from 2016. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, if I get that thing, there'll never be any of this extra computer stuff. Actually, I could probably just get another monitor. I think I have another monitor anyway, which would be better than this whole deal. But let's call Mr. Ginsu. He was on the episode in 2016. For more information, go to the website. Oh, go to the website. I mean, that's a good thing to say, but it's just always funny when people are like, go to this website. It's like, no, if I want more information, I'm gonna type it into Google, and then maybe Google will direct me to the website. But
there's information there.
Hello, Mr. Ginsu. Hello?
How come you ain't on speakerphone?
Oh, what do you mean?
Speakerphone.
Speakerphone.
Speaker.
I'm not even on a
No.
phone. I'm on a machine. I'm on the machines. I'm talking into a microphone, like an actual microphone.
Son of a... Okay.
You think I'm on the phone? I'm on the program, talking into the mics, and it's going through the machines, and then it's going to you through your phone.
Who's on the freaking phone?
I'm on the phone with you. Freddy's there, talking to you. How are you?
How are you, Freddy? He asked you.
Hey, Mr. Ginsu. We don't need any
Go now,
phone.
motherfucker.
I was looking at 2016, and you were on there. Maybe I could play it again. You want to hear what you were saying in 2016?
No.
You don't? Oh, okay. Well, I don't remember what it was anyway, but I was like, oh, there's Mr. Ginsu in 2016. Maybe we should see what he's doing now.
When was 2016?
It was about 4 years ago.
Well, there you go. 4 years ago, I was here. I don't really want to relive it.
You don't want to relive 2016, or at least to remind yourself. I mean, you don't have to relive it to just.
It would be more. I am not that way. If I said it, it'll come right back.
I don't think you were really saying that much. Like.
Well, I would hope not.
I don't think you're gonna say anything that's gonna remind you of the time. I think you're just like, what's going on? Like it's probably about that much information actually in there.
Hell of a deal.
Hell of a deal.
Yeah.
I say that one in public now.
Do you now?
Yeah, people tell me that they're laying out all their problems like, whoa, hell of a deal. That's a lot. What's the other one? Like I say, what's the thing you say when you don't want to say things? Hard to say. I say that one now too. You ever say hard? Oh, Mr. Ginsu, we lost him.
I can't say.
Hard to say. That's what you say. Like if you don't want to say something, Mr. Ginsu is disconnected. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like to hear that we're using his catchphrases. Or I think more likely is that he has bad reception.
Yeah.
I should have let him talk more. I was kind of talking the whole time. I'm like, Mr. Ginsu, here's what I'm going to tell you a bunch of stuff. Well, I got you on the line, but I thought we would have him on the line for longer, so I was saying things. Yeah. I got things to say. I was watching. Oh yeah, the episodes are like only from a week now, but like last week I was talking to I think you two with my brother, where I like went upstairs and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. Maybe I should have laid out some. I'm like, here's some stuff you can talk about while I go upstairs and come back. Because I went upstairs and came back and like James and Heather were just like, like what happened? And like I don't know, I didn't know what to say. Like, what happened?
Like, can't you even just like say what you would say to each other if you were talking to each other on the phone?
Yeah. They were out of things to say, but I should let Mr. Ginsu say things. Yeah, fill up the time. Oh yeah, I guess maybe I'm not trying to fill up the time in most of the time. Goes back to the radio days. Remember the radio days when we were saying if you don't say anything, if you're on the radio and you don't say anything, then you're not even there. You're not even there. You're not even there. Like, are you there? It's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm. You don't know if I'm here, cause I'm not even saying anything. But now you can see me. Should we call Mr. Ginsu back? I think I'm gonna try to call him one more time because I think.
Call him back.
I don't think he hung up. I think it fell through somehow.
Whoa, this thing is powered by the USB on the computer, it looks like.
Weird.
That's weird. What does this even take? 5-volt power. Oh, man. I'm really getting into learn how to do the power supply thing, because none of the power supplies I have fit the cameras I'm trying to plug them into.
What happened? You lose reception?
Yes. Now I'm out. Now I have to come out on the porch.
Oh, you actually got to answer the phone while you're inside?
Yep. But it didn't freaking work out.
Yeah, it fell through. How are you? What are you doing?
I tried.
What?
I was open and I was enjoying it for a little while. Well, that did.
What are you enjoying? What?
He was enjoying talking to you in the house.
I was talking to you whenever I answered the phone. When I answered the phone first time, I was inside the house.
Yeah.
And the door was closed, and I was happy.
It was warm.
And I was warm. And now I'm freezing my ass off.
Oh, yeah.
I should have grabbed the coat. I should have grabbed the coat or something. But
yeah, it seems like it's cold, huh?
It's cold outside.
Man, freezing ass, motherfucker.
You got a jacket?
God damn. I'm thinking about going to try to get one, but I might lose you then.
Oh, Mr. Ginsu, you're in Oregon. I haven't talked to anybody in Oregon since this went down, but you know what happened in Oregon? They legalized drugs. Just like outright, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, now you can just go do drugs or something without being worried. I'm not really sure how it works.
It's small amounts of like any drug, I think, like street drugs. You can have it.
They call them street. Is it? So what about you can't have pharmaceuticals. You can have street drugs.
I don't know. I guess so.
You gotta if you have pills, you gotta crush them up and put some blue food coloring in there. Be like, these are street drugs. These aren't doctor's drugs. Are those from the doctor? No, they're from the street. Oh, okay.
Well, I wonder if I go to the doctor and go get me some of that meth bullshit, so I don't have to do the Red Bull.
Yeah, you know what? How about just caffeine pills is better than Red Bull.
Red Bull, caffeine don't do it that good.
What's in Red Bull?
I drink coffee and I drink Red Bulls, and Red Bulls do the trick.
Yeah, is that the machine Freddy's working?
Seems to be working.
Red Bulls work better than coffee?
I don't know.
Maybe you're is it the sugar? I don't know what's in. Verify it's you. You're showing this. Maybe I'll go back until you get on.
Well, my opinion of what you just said is that is probably a good thing because people will be able to get treatment if they get out of control and they won't feel like they're going to go directly to jail because when somebody's calling the cops because you got something that you're not supposed to have, right?
Yeah.
And people and in a different lifetime, my kid would probably be the one having the drugs and then going to jail, and then I have to lose my house to fucking try to pay for his lawyers, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way that shit goes down all over the place. They're losing houses trying to freaking save the freaking kids. Like kids for drug bullshit.
The other thing is somehow it made it so you can have mushrooms therapy. Like they can have medical mushrooms now.
Well, that's already counts in as drugs, right? I mean.
Well, it's different because it's like it's not. I think the street drugs thing has to do with like maybe getting it in ways that might be illegal or something. But then, if you like, this is like they can have a thing where it's maybe your doctor gives you mushrooms, something like that.
Oh, that you go to the clinic and do the mushroom. That's no big deal. That's not what I thought you just said was.
No. That's two new things in Oregon. It's mushroom doctor and like street drugs are legal, or like small amounts. Now, I think if you have a large amount, it's like maybe people who are dealing it are still in trouble, but like people who have it on their person just as in possession are not in trouble.
You're not in trouble with just having it, and they'll let you walk away with it.
Yeah, so now you can start getting drugs if you want to.
Yeah. They'll let you walk away with it. Shit. Well, I don't know. That just sounds wacko to me.
It happened. It's in your state now. It's going to happen. Or it has happened.
Must be one of those things you voted on, Mr. Ginsu.
Huh.
Like a referendum or something.
Yeah, I didn't really give a rat's ass about everything.
Well, now drugs are legal. Well, what are you? How are you doing? What were you doing before we called you?
I was not freezing my ass off for one.
Oh yeah. Well, why don't you go get a jacket?
Because I'm not smart enough to freaking go get a jacket.
You could get one right now. Yeah, it's not too late.
No, I couldn't. Because I'm standing here freezing my ass off.
Well, can you have like a rail or something? You put the phone down, go get a jacket, come back.
It's not the first time I've ever froze my ass off, and it's not going to be the last.
It could be. It could be the last though. It potentially could be the last.
Potentially, let's freaking wish it was about freaking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn. That last 10 years fucking took its own fucking toll on me.
Yeah, like you used to be able to handle the cold better before you were crippled?
Well, yep. I did not care about weather whenever I was uncrippled.
You were just going out in the snow in a t-shirt or whatever?
I've been out at freaking 20 below with a t-shirt, ice skating.
Yeah, well, I guess if you're moving around, then that's, you create your own heat.
I've always been an active person.
An active person, ice...
You might say hyperactive.
Hyperactive ice skating, huh?
You could say that, too. I always freaking hyper and active with everything I do, and I don't freaking do anything freaking slow. I hate slow.
Yeah, no patience, huh?
I freaking
Kids
do
these
not.
days.
I am not the patience guy.
Patience is a virtue.
Everybody fucking in the world, I fucking touching me, fucking, it's like, what the fuck?
You're so fast.
I'm ready to go, and you're waiting another hour to fucking figure out how to fix your ass and fix your nose and clean out between your toes and... I don't even fucking know what the frick these freaking things are doing.
Cleaning your toes? You don't clean your toes? You don't have time for that?
Hell, for how long was I freaking crippled? I couldn't even touch my feet, motherfucker.
Oh, you couldn't clean your own toes?
I'd freaking put it in the freaking shower, freaking water. But fucking, you can't do nothing more than that, really.
You gotta get a stick. You gotta get a rag on a stick.
Rub my toes in between my other toes and whatnot.
Yeah, washing your feet with your feet.
Nothing more than that.
Letting the soap run down there. You gotta get a rag on a stick.
I don't need it no more. I can touch my feet now.
Oh yeah, congratulations. You say you're so big, and they're like, how do you clean your own toes? And you say, I wash myself with a rag on a stick.
Nope, I was never freaking. I was more just hoping to stand up and not fall down.
Yeah, the showers are dangerous. People fall down in the shower all the time. It's probably more dangerous. It's definitely more dangerous than sharks.
Oh yeah, taking a shower.
Yeah.
Living life in the West.
It's getting in and out part. Standing up, mostly no problem, as long as you don't freaking put a bunch of soap on the floor of the fucking thing.
I think it's washing your feet.
In and out part where it gets
I wash
slippery.
my feet. I'm like, I'm gonna slip.
Yeah, you gotta like stand on one foot and like soap it down, and then you gotta put your other foot down while you make sure you get all that soap off before you.
1 foot, and where that 1 foot's planted, there's a lot of friction, and if it's slippery at all, you're burnt.
Yeah, yeah. The washing your
And
feet time.
if you don't move fast because you're crippled, you're really burnt because you're going down.
Yeah, you got.
You don't just move your foot and like it's just like a quick step over. There ain't no quick nothing when you're crippled. So then you burnt.
Yeah.
You can't do that quick. You burnt. But I ain't burnt no more.
You're like more prone to falling, and then if you do fall, it's worse.
I'm feeling pretty spry actually. Something must have cracked in there lately.
Yeah, last time we talked to you a few days ago, you were doing not too well back-wise.
Yeah, I was not very happy a few days ago, so I'm thinking something snapped back in, and I'm feeling much better.
I'm watching you update the whatever, Freddy. You can see it in the thing now.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
watching you update the whatever, Freddy. You can see it in the thing now. Whoa! Whoa! Time.
Was that a reverb?
Yeah, it was some. We're going.
Playback?
We're getting in time loops and stuff. Speaking of
Yeah,
time,
I got you do the thing.
You're doing the time loop with the freaking new bullshit?
yep. That's very accurate. We're gonna. I'm gonna queue up the messages of the future. Speaking of crazy time loops.
I know it's accurate because I have a time loop on my fucking bullshit. And I just
Look, I
found
can
it
move you around. See? You see me moving you around a little bit? If
No,
channel
but I do know how to time loop.
Device, I can show you. But
Nope. Not what you want.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, future. Were you there?
Okay,
Yesterday? Who was that?
Get the fuck out of here.
Was that yesterday? Were you here? Did we talk to you yesterday, Mr.
No, that was
Ginsu?
tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye, future.
Okay, tomorrow it is.
Yeah. Lots of time loops.
And
Oh yeah. See, this is me. When is this?
who are you talking to?
I don't know.
you?
when is this? Where am I? Which one is me right now? Which one of these videos is me and when?
Well, that's hard to say.
Yeah.
I'd say it's the fourth one to the right.
Hey, future, it's us in the
Or-
past.
No.
We got a new device.
I ain't doing it.
Mr. Ginsu can wash his toes now.
Yeah, I could touch my toes, motherfuckers.
Taking a shower is more dangerous than a shark.
Look out for the benches, something like that.
Oh yeah, what was that? The nail and the
Like forgetting. Yeah. Bye, future. You're gonna call that one episode "I'm Just a Ghoul." I don't know if you already named that one.
The nice thing about the episodes now is that they're like really easy to change the name because it's not on the actual recording.
Yeah.
I'm just a ghoul. Is that right?
I was thinking about. Oh, you remember I said that, and then I heard that song, the girl. I'm just a girl song on TV, on the radio
that's
or
a good
something.
idea.
But I don't know. You probably called it. I think you called it something to do with ghouls, didn't you? Or can we look?
It was in the like.
Oh,
It
in
was
the description.
somewhere, but I think it might have just said like election day, which who really cares?
Oh yeah. Well, you can name any of them just a ghoul. I think it's just a funny name. So I'm
Yeah.
saying it right now. I'm saying it right now, so it's relevant, right?
Just a ghoul or I'm just a ghoul?
Oh, just a ghoul. I'm just a ghoul.
Just a ghoul?
I don't know. I'm just a ghoul. I don't know if it's. I don't know. Maybe it's too clever, or like
Just a ghoul.
just a ghoul. But then it's not. It's not scary. It's like a scary word. Maybe I don't know. No, I don't know. What'd you eat for dinner, Mr. Ginsu?
Piece of chicken.
What kind of chicken and what?
And I haven't eaten the rest of dinner yet. I'm not even sure that I actually ate dinner tonight.
Piece of chicken is a snack?
Yeah, I was running around trying to get me credit card bullshit. Fucking, so I can pay the power bill.
You gotta go into debt to pay the power bill?
I had to get a credit card that the power company is going to accept.
But then...
Because that way, otherwise I got my other credit card and they won't take that one.
Is your uncle splitting the bills with you?
No.
What? Why? Isn't he rich? I thought your uncle's rich.
He's rich poor.
What does that mean?
That means he owns a lot, but he's a lazy fucker and he don't want to do nothing.
Liquid? No, he doesn't have. He has assets. He's non-liquid assets.
He has assets that are worth something over time.
Yeah, they call those non-liquid assets.
It pays him here and there, and he can survive if.
That's how you stay rich and avoid taxes with having non-liquid assets.
Say what? He's couch surfing.
But that's how if you get rich and if you become rich and then you don't do anything, you're sitting on it, then your money depreciates. So then you have to buy assets. You can't just have money. You have to buy non-liquid assets, and that way you can stay rich.
Like gold? Is gold one of those things?
I think gold, but I think it's more like property or like stocks is more common.
Yeah, and he's got problems in that end of the stick.
Yeah, and sometimes, but the thing about non-liquid assets is that if there's an emergency, then it takes time to liquidate.
And his liquid assets, which are truly liquid, are at stake right now because of his evil little sister.
Did you ever go to Liquidation World?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, you did?
I went to one. I think it was. Is it like a chain? I went to one in like my home or like in Vancouver, I think.
It was called Liquidation World?
It was. Might have been Liquidation. Something else.
No, I never.
The one I'm thinking of it's where Goodwill on College and Yum Highway is now. It used to be Liquidation World for a while.
Whoa, that sounds great.
It was crazy. It was like a. That was my favorite store. It was like just like a crazy store. Is this like you went there? Like it was like
other items and everything, right? Like
it was just like weird, really cheap things that were just weird. You just go there, like it's like a store. It's like it was like Goodwill, but it was like things like they were new and they were much weirder things. It was kind of like
needed them.
It was kind of like grocery outlet, but for everything.
Yeah, no, I've been to
everything they had.
Liquidation World or something.
Yeah.
Very similar.
They just have things like people didn't buy, like just like weird looking stuff that's like, why is this even a product? But it's like very cheap. You're like, you want to buy like I don't even know what they had like.
I remember a lot of weird food in like plastic, you know.
Yeah,
like,
weird food, but that's like.
Comic books. I used to get comic books at the liquidation store near me, and they were just like weird off-brand, like shitty comics. It was good.
It's just like weird comics nobody wanted until they're cheap, and they produced it just like weird looking clothes that were just like that were just like they looked funny. I don't even know. Yeah, that was a good spot. You know out there on College and Yum Highway, Mr. Ginsu? In like probably.
Yep.
You did?
I've been up here what?
Liquidation World, probably 2000 and probably like 98 to like 2002 was there. Now it's a Goodwill.
I just drove by a lot.
Yeah.
I never really took it with that way. I know.
College and, cause you went to Yum. Were you going to Yum a lot?
I can't really say where I went a lot.
Hard to
but
say, hard to say.
I went lots of places, lots of times, and it was all fucking fast as I could go.
Yeah, zooming around, going to Yelm.
Freaking holy hell. I can't even tell you how many. I should shut the hell up.
You can't even tell you. I went to Yelm so many times, a secret amount of time.
That's it.
Back and forth to Yelm and back, huh?
Uh-huh.
Secret, you're doing secret Yelm stuff. I don't know what's
That's
in
right.
Yelm. You ever go to the casino? The red one?
Well, it was more of the ramp stuff.
You were involved with Ramtha?
I can't say that was it.
You were potentially involved with Ramtha?
I know I've seen the place a lot.
What?
You've been inside there? You've been in the
I
Ramtha
just
school?
fucked with you.
You've been inside the Ramtha complex?
No,
No? Oh.
no, just drove by.
Yeah. Me too.
Well, there
Yeah,
you go.
we like-
Now you have it.
What did Jordy E? Jordy E was.
They're in the school.
What did they?
Yeah,
I don't remember what they said about Ramtha. Jordy E was.
it's all on that episode. That's the Yelm episode.
Yeah, we should go check it out.
When was that? It was like,
Probably 12. I would, if I had to guess. I'm
2013,
13.
February.
pretty close.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I think of whenever I think of Yelm, like a ramp.
We met some Ramtha people, and they were very nice. They actually tried to give us money, I think, right?
Didn't they try to give us
No shit.
$20?
Yeah, they're like, here, take this money. They're like, maybe we're off the program, off camera. I would take the money, but I don't want to try to stay modest. Like,
I
that's
can
Jordan.
show you the clip.
All right, that's Jordan E from. You can play it on the thing. That's.
Yeah, I think so. I just gotta get the audio set up.
Oh yeah, that's Jordan E from, Fabulous, because it said it on the sign, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fabulous.
this is the Jordan E.
Yeah, how do I get this thing going here?
How,
How do you get this thing going? Here you go. Press the button over
Yeah,
there.
maybe I should try
Menu
not try this
button.
right off the bat. I can get the video to work. I don't have the audio hooked through yet.
all right.
You're on the audio version. You got the right cord?
Oh
Audio
yeah, I could
hooked
get it
up?
working. I could, if you want to see. I don't know how much we're into this Ramtha thing though.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe too much. Maybe I. You can go look it up yourself, viewers. If you want to find out about Ramtha, what we have to offer is on episode 880. That's the Yelm episode. Just do YDHWM Yelm and it'll pop right up.
How about that?
Yeah, we were walking around Yelm with a GoPro on a stick. I think is that what it was?
Yeah, we had a 3-camera going thing that we had to edit and post.
Oh,
which is
post edit deal.
foolish.
Wow.
No more post editing.
Freddy
Yeah.
had that little blue Subaru.
I think we were probably in the van at that point, and I had a big hair.
Little blue Subaru. I had a blue Toyota.
I thought it was a little blue. It looked like a Subaru.
I had a Toyota Corolla, so it was the most medium car there is, I think.
Right. Yeah, it's a good little car.
Toyota Corolla. I think it's the most average car in existence, maybe.
Oh, you can't even see me.
It's a good car.
Oh yeah,
How many miles?
yeah. You're out the frame for sure.
I got 258,000
Wonder why, maybe-
miles in my car.
258,000.
Yep.
Oh man, that's because you keep fixing it, or
No. I don't really fix it. I only fix the things that I fuck up or break.
here, I think maybe it was me, Fred, or maybe you can.
Other people break. Put it that way.
I was on the other camera angle.
Oh wait, go back to the other angle now.
Yeah.
Not that. Oh,
It was never really broken.
yeah,
but
there you
I
are. Oh,
I need to switch. I need to turn it a little bit differently anyway.
that's a lot of miles. Yeah, because have you had the same car? How long have you had the same car for? Since the whole time? For 10 years?
Yeah.
Wow. Is that the very car that you fixed with Ginsu knives?
Well, I can't say that I've had it for 10. Well, it's 2002.
That's 18 years.
But I haven't had it the whole time. I think I had 10 years at least. Probably 10 years, yeah.
Yeah, wow. 2002 is 18 years.
Yeah, but that's the year the car was freaking born.
Oh, okay.
Over there at the
birth
factory.
of a car.
It's a big, bitchin' little ride right there. I swear to God, it's fucking funner than hell. I mean, I've owned some freaking hot goddamn rides, and this one just fine by me.
hot rides.
I ain't lying.
Subaru? It's a hot ride?
It is now.
It's,
Oh, I see.
how's your
maybe you see.
how's your
maybe you
neighbor's car that you fixed? Didn't you that time?
You think you see, but then you go, what is that?
Are you still talking to your friend, like your neighbor who you helped fix their car and then ended up like messing it up and stuff? Are you still talking to them?
I talked to all sorts of you. I think so.
Yeah, you're still in contact with your neighbors? Because I haven't talked. I mean, I never really did talk to my neighbors, but I'm definitely not
Yeah, I
now.
helped Dave to do something on his ride the other day. What the hell was that? He wanted to freaking know how something yanked him out of there. He was trying to screw it out. I just yanked on it. There you go. He's like, well, how did it go back in? I'm like, well, you don't screw it. So I crammed it in there, and then he's like, all right. So then you knew how to fix the rest of it. So I helped.
We got
I'm a help.
we got about 5 minutes.
I can help.
Yeah.
Do different things and whatnot.
So your back is better now that because when was the last time we talked to you? Like 5 days ago, it was pretty bad.
Oh, it was freaking horrible, man. I took on something way bigger than me, and I paid for it.
And did you like get up from a stool or what? How did you fix it?
I snacked it back in there by
Like on purpose? Like you were like going for it?
I was yakking my vertebrae around. Yes,
Yeah.
on purpose.
It's like
and,
how do you do that? Got a technique?
Cracking them on my bending over the side of the bed, cracking them.
Oh, you're your own chiropractor.
That's right.
You just have like a regular bed and like in the living room.
So you're always cracking your own back or like snapping something into place.
I am. I can't help it. If I don't, I feel like hell.
Yeah.
Well, I crack it back in, and then I gotta start strengthening it up enough to where it'll stay in place.
You ever do yoga?
I don't think I would want to wear yogurt pants. No.
You don't have to wear you could just wear like a regular like gym shorts.
Oh, I thought you had to wear the yogurt pants to do yoga.
I don't think you have to necessarily.
Just something you can move in, you know? I like, there's this like VHS tape I watch whenever I hurt my back. It's with Rodney Yee. It's called Back Care Yoga. It's like, the main thing is this one where you sit with one leg kind of out and the other one you put like bent over the top of it, and then you twist the other way, put your elbow in one spot and put your hand behind you and like look over that shoulder. When you do that a little bit, it like really gets that back opened up.
Yeah, well, fucking, I'll try it. See what the frick happens. First, I have to warm up.
Yeah, don't force anything.
I like yoga, but I don't care for the pants. Yeah, I'm about you don't have to wear like tennis shoes to play tennis. You know?
Can I wear combat boots?
You can wear combat boots, play tennis. Yeah.
But why not?
I
ain't no good at tennis anyway.
all right. Well, it's about 2 minutes. How's the production going, Freddy?
Going good.
One of the only things I really know I'm probably not good at is tennis.
Oh, yeah? Why? It takes a lot of speed? Oh, yeah, I was thinking that speed is your number one stat when you're fighting. You always say, that's what you always say when you're like, when you're talking about fighting, you're like, I'm so fast.
Yeah.
Like,
I am pretty motherfucking fast.
if you got like fight stats like you're in a video game, and like speed is like strength and speed, so if you got a lot of speed, you can often do well.
My fighting stat is patience.
Yeah.
Very patient. I'm a very patient fighter.
Yeah. It's a good
And
one.
that's still. Well,
The nation,
you wouldn't have
the
a chance to
programming.
be patient if you fought me because I have no patience.
What happened?
And you didn't have time to be patient.
I'm stacking
There's no
multiple
time to be
people.
patient. There's no time for patience when you're around me.
And I got an error. Yeah, the production end is going good. We're on TV every night at 11:30 p.m. and at 2 a.m. We got everything scheduled out from the 2 a.m. all the way till December sometime. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And then like the 11:30, we just moved back to 1 week behind, so it's more current
What
than it's
the hell are
been
you
in the past
doing? That's
year.
much worse than daylight savings.
Is it? I think daylight savings is worse than just about anything. So
1 hour, 1 week. Which was worse?
if we could do 1 hour, we would. Like I honestly would love to be 1 day, like air same day on
Seems
TCTV.
like
But at
we
this
should-
point, technologically, it's not possible yet.
I guess they don't want to give you like access to it, but it seems like if you had access to it, you could just do it.
Yeah, I mean, even like there's a way to link our live stream into their like weird whatever it's called.
I mean, I could do 11:30 live, but then how would I watch it? I guess we could like have it on the last week, just be playing on the side the whole time. They'd be like, oh, what's going on last week? And then I think we would fall into a dark hole though.
Yeah.
Somebody else's stuff.
Sunday's the first day of the new month though, but that's it. We made it. Thanks, Mr. Ginsu.
You made it.
Yeah, we made it. Thank you. Thanks, Freddy. Thanks, Grandma.
Thanks, Grandma.
I think that's everybody I've talked to today.
Don't forget Carl.
Thanks, Carl. Oh, yeah, Carl was on the message in the past. Yeah, Bird. Bird was here yesterday. Here's the credits. New credits. Let's see what song it is today.
Don't forget Jessica.
Oh, it's Faulty. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice, good faulty.
Faulty Fridays. We're on TCTV channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. We're youtube.com/YDHWM to see live. Live streaming right now. 360-364. Call in, leave a long message. Mr. Ginsu, leave some long messages. YDHWM.com to get on the video phone on Meet.
Are you positive?
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure. It could be wrong. Faulty, it's a good song. Thank you.
Yeah, I fucking know you could be wrong.
TCTV, Alabama, Jordan Fabulous, Orca Books, 4-star Video, John Webster, Rebecca, StopTheSpot.com, Mark the guitar player, Mountain Boards, Northwest, Thurston County, West USA. Thank you, and viewers as you're watching. Thank you.
Make sure you
Oh,
wear
yeah,
your
dog.
mask or I'll kick you in your car.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye.